Something I've learned recently is that dedicating time for yourself every day is the best way to stay productive and stay healthy. Hi, I'm Marissa Roxas. I'm a filmmaker from San Diego, California, and welcome to the first installment of a series I'm calling I'm Still Learning. And basically the premise behind the series is that no matter how many degrees or diplomas you receive, there's always more to learn. And I think that there are many things in life, lessons in life that you can't learn in a classroom or by reading a textbook. You have to go out and experience life to learn them. So let's get right into it. Today we're talking about dedicating time for yourself every single day. I have a morning routine that is specifically designed to help me get ready and reset for the day. And for the past few days, I have not done that routine, and I've noticed a decrease in my self-esteem, in my focus, and in my energy. My morning routine involves 4 main things, and I track those daily. I've actually modeled my habit tracker after Matt Ragland's habit tracker. Matt Ragland is a YouTuber who makes videos about bullet journaling as well as overall productivity. So if you want to check his stuff out, I will link his channel and videos wherever I can. So the 4 things that I do every morning, or at least try to do, is meditate, write, read, and move. I think these are very common habits that most, productivity, successful people do. And I found that these 4 habits really do make a difference in my day-to-day life. And I just want to make a disclaimer. I say morning routine, but it's one of those things where it's like I definitely try to do it in the morning because in the morning is the most time I have for myself. But if I say don't get to read in the morning, I probably will read at night or in the middle of the day, so use morning routine loosely. But usually I start off with meditation, and I personally love guided meditations. I'm sure you can find so much information on why it's so important to take time to just meditate and be still and breathe. So I won't go into depth about that, but it definitely helps my focus and my mindfulness. Second, I write, and sometimes I write before I meditate because writing kind of helps me clear my mind. But what I write about is basically about my thoughts and my feelings, and just helps me articulate things I've been feeling and process, because sometimes it's really hard to just keep everything internalized. Like, that's not really good and healthy if you kind of let everything build up. So writing is my way of letting things out in a healthy manner. Third, I read, and in the morning I usually read nonfiction. I'm very much into personal development books, and at night I usually read fiction because that's kind of the time I want to shut my brain off and not think about when I don't want to think about the difficulties of life, just kind of get lost in a book, in a story. And last but not least, move. So basically just getting my body moving. I do try to go to the gym at least 3 days a week. I'm getting back in there. But if I don't get the chance to go to the gym, I at least do some push-ups, do some squats, any body weight exercise that I can do at home. And it really is, not only for your physical fitness, but to get your blood moving, especially if you are doing this routine in the morning. Okay, I know what you're thinking. They're like, that's a lot of things to do. Like, I don't have that much time for myself. But I'll let you in on a little secret. So again, I meditate, I read, I write, and I move. My only time requirement for those 4 things is that I do it for at least 5 minutes. So meditate for 5 minutes, I read for 5 minutes, I write for 5 minutes, I move for 5 minutes. Like, I think you have time to do something for 5 minutes. And you don't have to do all 4 of those things. Maybe you start with one thing and you add on whatever you see fit for yourself. It's only 5 minutes. I think you can find 5 minutes in your day, and just think of it. It's for you. It's so that you can perform better in every other area of your life. Just think about, if you can't show up for yourself, how can you expect yourself to show up at your job, at school, in your relationship, for your family? Like, you have to take care of yourself first. So basically that is the biggest takeaway of this video, is that you need to make time for yourself, because look, you're stuck with you. I think it's very important to take care of you first before you conquer the world or be the best in every other area of your life. So again, I want to emphasize that you don't have to do this in the morning. You can do it at any time of the day, and it doesn't even have to be a set time every day, but just make sure that you at least dedicate 5 minutes. I feel like that's very very achievable for anyone. 5 minutes a day for yourself. And if I had to choose one thing to do for yourself every day, is to meditate or just take 5 breaths, deep breaths, because we need it in today's world where everything is just information overload and you don't have time to just sit in silence, which is very important if you're a busy person. And if this is something you already do for yourself, I'm super happy for it. Let me know down in the comments telling me how you show up for yourself every day. So maybe you, instead of meditating, you go for a walk or you go for a run or whatever, what have you. What is it that you do for yourself every single day? And once again, for those of you who are new here, I'm Marissa Roxas. I'm a filmmaker from San Diego, California. I make videos about any and all things filmmaking, as well as creative lifestyle design. So if any of that interests you, please hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and I will see you very soon.